Hello, welcome to Some Kind TV. Please subscribe and share to bless someone. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can use WordPress to design a website or a blog. You can start design website for clients and make money out of it. You can design website for your own personal company, your personal blog, or you can design website for any other purpose. Now we are going to use a powerful content management application system called WordPress to install, but most often many don't have money to buy a web hosting account or domain name to start designing a website. So in this training I'm going to show you how you can install a WordPress easily on your own local computer, your computer in the house. Then you can be practicing how to design your website on your computer at home. So before you get money in future, then you can upload your files through FileZilla onto your web host account. But for now, let's start the training and learn something and learn how to design a website in your own house on your own computer. WordPress is a powerful content application system that it's used to design website. It powers over 75 million website on the internet. So we are going to use a simple method. Now go to bitnami.com, bitnami.com. Now when the website opens to bitnami.com, click on the product menu here and click on the sub menu application catalog. Now we have various applications here that you can use to install on your computer and start using them to design a website. We have Joomla. Most of them are content applications software. We have Ruby's on Rails, Drupal. We have PrestaShop, Cube Apps, MediaWiki, a lot of apps here. But we are going to use WordPress because WordPress is very popular. It's very robust, dynamic. It can design a whole lot of professional website. So now click on the WordPress here. Now what we are going to do is we are going to store it on my computer, not on the cloud, not on containers, but on my computer. So now in this section here, look for this button, Windows or Mac or Linux, and click on it. Now scroll down to your page. You see the various download installers for Windows, Apple and Linux. We are using Windows PC right now, so we are going to install it on our Windows computer. Now click on it. It will start downloading. Now I've already logged into Bitnami, so you see here I've logged in, so it did not ask me for my email. If you are first time user, it will prompt you to enter your email before the downloads pops up. So now let's save our file. We are waiting for our file to be saved here. We are using Firefox browser here, so you can see that it's downloading. If you are using our Google Chrome browser, it's downloading down here. So we wait for the download to complete. Now let's see if the download is complete. Now it's complete. We click on it. It says Bitnami WordPress 5.222 installer. So click on it like this to launch the installer. So we click on it and we wait for the installation to start. It says okay. The prompt up here is now accept agreement. That pops up. I click yes. Then I wait for the next installation to continue. Now it asks for the language that I want my installation to be in. I'm using English, so you can choose various language, but I'll use English, so I'll set it okay. Now it says welcome to Bitnami WordPress Stack Setup Wizard. Go to next. Now here it's asking to install WordPress and PHP my admin, so leave it intact, leave the box intact like this, because we are going to use the PHP my admin to be creating our databases in the PHP my admin. So just go to next here. Now you say select the folder to install the WordPress. The default folder is a C Bitnami, so we just leave it like this in our C drive. Then we click next. It's asking for the next section here our name, so we give it, you enter your name. Then you enter your email. Enter your email that you want to register on WordPress. So enter your email here, then your login. Remember to write this detail down before you enter them, so that you not forget, because you'll be needing them to log into your WordPress dashboard. Now let's enter our password. Now the password section requires you to enter alphanumeric, not alphabetic mixed with numbers. So alphanumeric, you can enter mix up alphabets and numbers. So now these are my details that I'll be using right now. After this section, I click on next. Now it says please configure your blog name, your WordPress name or your blog name. So I'll write how to design a website. There's a sample title I'm giving to the blog or website name. So that is all. Then click on the next section. It's asking you to configure mail support. Don't do anything there, just go to next. Now it says Bitnami simplifies the way popular server application deployment stacks are created and deployed in the cloud. With 1 million deployment each month, Bitnami has become the world's most popular destination for deploying today's most popular open source application. Launch WordPress in the cloud with Bitnami. So this section here, you can skip it. You can check it, because we are going to launch our WordPress on our local computer. We are not going to launch it in the cloud, so you can check it like this and you click next. So now the process starts to install the application on our computer. It says click next again. So we wait for the installation to prepare itself and unpack files. So it takes a little bit of time, so you can wait whilst the files are unpacked onto your local machine. You can design various websites with WordPress, professional WordPress content management website, web development. WordPress is very robust. It has a very easy interface that you can use to start learning how to design a website. If you become a professional in web design, you can even start designing website for clients and making money out of it as your second part-time income generating business opportunity. There are various blogs on the internet now. You can even start your own blog, writing good quality articles and monetizing your blog so that you can generate revenue as a part-time income. Never waste your time, never be idle. Learn something today, because information is the powerhouse of this modern age. Information is really making a lot of impact in our generation now. Information is the key to greater wealth. So it's installing. I'm waiting for the installation to complete for the purpose of this training. It takes a little bit time, but you have to wait. You have to wait for the installation complete. Now this process is very easy and very automated. It doesn't require you to know PHP. It doesn't require you to know MySQL. It doesn't require you to know various coding and integration, because without this simple installation process, installing a WordPress on your local machine requires you to do a little bit configuration. You have to know a little bit of MySQL database configuration, how you configure your MyPHP admin, and how you can also unzip all the WordPress files. It is very hard if you are not very good learner. It will take you a whole lot of complex process, and if you make a mistake in configuring your database also, you can lose all your files, or you cannot even start or launch the WordPress. But with this process, it's very easy. It's just a click and follow the process like this. Your installation will complete for you. All your databases will be created. You know, the username we entered and the password and the email will be used to automatically configure and create your database on your local machine. So if you don't have money to buy a hosting account to launch your site immediately, you can start using this method to install the WordPress application files on your computer, and also start practicing it at home. When you are free, you can practice how to design the website, because if you don't have money, you cannot buy a hosting account. A hosting account requires a bit of some capital injection, where you have to pay to a host company to buy you a domain name and a host where the WordPress files will be installed, and you can remotely launch onto your hosting control panels and start designing your website. So, but for the purpose of this training, as a beginner, you don't have all those money. Just install it on your local machine and start designing. They just asked me to allow my SQL. So if you have this prompt, just allow it, because it will be creating the database, my SQL, on your local machine. So allow it on your local machine. So we wait for the various backend configurations are being done. This one, it doesn't need a lot of knowledge or coding to. You just wait. All the configuration is being installed at the backend. The MySQL are all databases are all installed at the backend of the screen. So you just see this interface like this. All you have to do is just be accepting and follow the next prompts, and it will complete your installation for you. So like I was saying, that if you don't have money to start buying a host or a domain, you can start with this. But if you want to also buy a host and a domain name and start from the onset to design your blog or launch your website, in the description of this video you can see my contact and email here. Contact me. I'll put a link where you can also buy a host company at a cheap price if you want to start hosting directly remotely. Now it says Apache HTTP server. We have to also accept. So whatever pops up on your screen, accept, because it's installing the backend application for the MySQL and Apache service. So we wait for the installation. It's taking a little bit of time, but you have to wait for it because we really need the software, that is WordPress, on our local machine. We are assuming we don't have money to buy a hosting company now, so we have to wait for the application to complete. Now then we can start practicing design. After even you design your website on your local machine, you can export it later. If you have money to buy the hosting, you export all your files onto your hosting server and you are done. That is all. So in future training videos, I'll show you how you export the files if you are designing in your local machine onto a web server or a web host if you're able to buy in future. So now it says setup has finished installing launch Bitnami WordPress stack. So finish Now we wait to launch it. It says finish. So now it has installed in our local system. Now it says awesome, WordPress is now installed. Access WordPress. So now you see this is your local IP, your local computer IP. So we did not buy any host. We just click access. Click the access WordPress. So now it says this is our WordPress. Hello world. It has installed perfectly. Now when it installs, there's two options you can do. You can log in using this metadata here, or you can also look at this address. This is your local IP, your local computer. So you can also copy this and paste it in a notepad. You can copy this like this and open a notepad like this and paste it and save it. You can paste it so that anytime this will be your login address. Even if you forget, you know 127.0.0.1/WordPress/WP/login.php. So this will be your login address. So remember this one so that anytime you start your computer in the house, you have to. So this is going to be your web address, your local computer web address, because now you don't have any hosting account. So now it's asking for our username. So the username that we created during the installation, remember I told you, remember to write it down so that you don't forget. If you forget, you are in trouble. You cannot log in. So that's the username I chose and the password. So I click login. It says, do I want to save? No, don't save. Now you see perfectly our WordPress is installed. Now this is our WordPress dashboard. Perfect installation. So I'll just continue by showing how you can just create a simple website. Let's start to just install a simple theme like this. Go to the appearance section here. You have theme, so click. Now the default theme is 2019. It doesn't look very good for me, so I'll just click on add new theme. Then I'll go to the WordPress theme section. I can be adding various themes. So let's see if I install this theme onto our dashboard here. There are various themes here you can go to. You can upload your own theme, or you can. So after clicking the install, I'll click on activate my theme. Now the theme activates. It says visit site. So let us look at how our site is now looking. Just right click here, right click on the link here and open link in new window. So we'll see how our website is looking. It doesn't look really good, but because there's a default section, so I'm going to do some configuration, and now we are going to see how the site will be looking. Now let's do some quick configuration here. On the left section here on your widget, I'm going to remove all this widget. It's making my site look awful, so I'll just remove all these widgets here. Now I'll just customize. Click on the customize section here. I want to do some simple configuration here. We have header, we don't have header images. You have the home page section. I can set it to a static page here like this, sample page. You can add a new page like this, services. You can add various pages, contact. We are just creating simple pages for the purpose of this training. So I just, after creating, just publish it like this. Now let's see how. So let me preview again how my site will be looking. Now you see I'm on it. I'm just creating a simple website like this. So this is how it is. Now in next training I'll show you how we can create nice website, we can create powerful website. Even let me show you one last section here, then we just close for this training today. I load a theme that I have on my computer like this. So click on theme, let me look for a nice theme. I click on add a theme, then I want to upload a theme that I have on my computer. So click on upload and click on the browser here. So I just click on the browser here. I have some theme here. I will just be going through some section of some themes that I have. I will see I have some theme here in my document. Let me see if I have some theme. SKT. Okay, I'll be just adding some. Let me choose any theme like business consultant, or yeah. So after uploading any theme that you have downloaded on your computer, you can install it manually, activate it. So after activating, let me preview it and see. So right click on the preview section here and let's see how our theme. Wow, this is very nice. You see, so you can do a whole lot of configuration. This we can edit this to whatever we want. You can click add information, but in future videos I'll show you how you can be creating your pages, your posts. I'll show you a whole lot of, but this training we are ending for now. So this is a simple nice. So now you see I'm running this WordPress on my local computer, on my machine. I'm not running it on a domain name. I'm not running it in any web host because I don't have money now to buy a host. I'm assuming like you don't have money now to buy a web host or a domain name. So you can start practicing it in your own room. You can use this WordPress. It's very powerful too. It has very robust section. You can do any, and there are various plugins that you can use to design various any customization that you want to make. So thank you very much, and in future videos I'll show you how to create contact form, how to create forms, how to create slideshow animations, how to create professional animations, how to create blog posts, how to create a whole lot of. So for this training we are done. Have a wonderful day, and please subscribe to this channel. Subscribe and continue to share to bless someone. Have a wonderful day.